Deet, deet, deet. Deet, deet, deet. Oh. Hello. Yes, we're at a building site, which I'm about to leave as soon as I've got the camera sorted out. Come on, wake up. Oh, hello. What's going on here? Has that dreaded day come? Oh, hang on, here we are. Hey, you're waking up. I was just thinking to myself, oh no, my camera's failed. There is an SD card in there, you stupid machine. I got all this shit set up and now it's telling me there's no SD card in there. What do you mean there's no fucking SD card in there? Let me just come on out. Right. Pop the battery out. Card out. What the fuck? Yeah, that's the right one. It's the right card in the right device. I love this, I do. I get all this preparation done and something just goes fucking wrong. Should we try again, shall we? I've got to plug it in first, so plugged in. Scaring me like that? What are you trying to do? Give me a fucking heart attack? Good grief. I don't know, what do you like? And all that stuff. Should have a look, see what we've got. Tilt you forward a bit more, lift you up a little bit more, and I think we're going to send it that way a bit. What do you reckon? Is that good enough? I never get it right, do I? Right, next ones. And this one is Lefty. Oh dear. Hello Lefty, how you doing? Yes, I know, we've got to do all this again just to get you rigged up and synced up. Oh yeah. But these have been on charge. Not only have they been on charge at home the other day or so, I've stuck them on charge while driving up here as well, so at least we can get this lot sorted, can't we? Come on then, let's go. Yes, yes, we're here. I'm just about to put you on the back. Hang on a minute, I just hope I don't drop in the mud. You're on this side, aren't you? So stick you there for a sec. Okay, that's as far around that's going to go. Okay then. Seriously? How are you going to play it, is it? On one of these days, it's only going to be too far. Well, not enough. Right, that's that one done. Next. Come on, you fucker, get on there. This is where you could do with being about 6 foot fucking 10, you know what I mean? Oh, that was further round, that one is. Oh, okay then. That's odd. I'm not complaining, like, I mean, it's alright. Let's have a look. How are we looking? Not bad, not bad. I don't be pointing down too far. I don't want you fucking pointing at the sky either. Levels as level as it's going to be. Right, okay. Let's look down the line. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I think we can fucking live with that. I'm sure we can. I just hope this bloody audio hasn't failed like it did the other day. I was like gobsmacked when the audio had packed up like it had done. Is it me or is it on the log? It does seem a bit far over. I ain't convinced, you know, with that one at all. What do you think? I don't know. I can't make my mind up with this one. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it with a bucket. With a bucket, just fuck it. Right then. Shall we make our way? And this is my my foot bath, well, my boot bath, to wash all the crap off my boots. Strategically parked here. Strategically parked right there, yes. I don't want to get chucking my coat down the water. Pop you down there. Shut the door. Right, that's all that is, that's done it. We got that so far. Right. Let's just check this. Right, just put my little video up, so now I can go airplane mode. Yay! I also need this as well, right? So I'm going to stick this on, so I can get out of here. Now then, because I'm going to Chorley, this may take me a different way back through. I'm hoping not, because if I go the way I came in, it'll be pretty cool, but we'll have a look. Well then, recent, I know I've had Buckshaw on here, so fucking sure of it. There we are. Okay, calculate, let's have a look, see what happens. 16 miles, which way are you going to go then? Let's have a quick nose. Oh, hang on. Minus. Which way are you going? You're going up and up. What the flying donkeys? What the? What the? And that's 16 mile? Really? It wants me to go all the way up, across, down the 60 watt. No, I can't be doing with that. Any alternative routes? No. Crap. That's a bit naff, isn't it? I'll have to just... Oh, this is going to be fun. I can see it coming. Let's make sure I'm alright. Yeah, I'm alright. Okay then. We're going to make our way around now. I'm sure we've got everything okay. Oh, fuck a donkey. Hang on a minute. Hold the fucking phone. I forgot something. I knew I'd forget this. Pop the fucking handle, Jess! I know. Tell me about it. There we go. It's popped. It's popped. Poppity popped. Poodle popped. Right. Washing the boots again. Actually quite lucky with that, to be fair. I haven't got like cakes of mud all stuck in my boot. Look, if I didn't forget to pop that thing, you lot wouldn't fucking think I was right. Okay. Round we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. Nice and steady. Everybody likes a building site. Especially when it's all muddy and bumpy and slushy and crappy. Looks like they're taking the stuff round. Well, we know that's not a good idea. Especially on a sloppy, dirty. Not enough. I can change you back now. It's all good fun, isn't it? Especially when people park in ridiculous places, in the frigging way. Never mind, not to worry. I'm sure we can do something about it. And that bit, we're almost out. It's only a small area, but the plant itself is massive. It's absolutely massive. I'll give them 4 out of 10 for effort with the bath. That's supposed to be a sluice, that is. Like that metal thing there. So you drive over it and then it gets washed. It gets all the crap washed off your tyres and your axles and what have you. So ooh, look at this now, eh? It's all good now, we're all right now. I'm just going to send my sat nav on a bit of oh, what? We can only turn fucking left? Oh, that is just tragic. Oh no, nuts, old fucking hazelnuts. I want to go down there. Is there a fucking island? There's an island, boys and girls. We can turn around. I mean, I could go that way, I suppose, but I don't know. Is it worth it? Ooh. 16 miles that way. I'd love to know how far it is the way, because it's got to be less. It's got to be less. I'd prefer that way, no, because you can go down there, you know what I mean? Fuckity fuck. Whatever. See, when you go down there's some lovely scenery you see, and I know if I'm going to go this way, because it's a 59, it's going to be like, boo. You know what I mean? I can see it coming. I just see it coming. I came that way, so I'm going back that fucking way. Because then you get off at get back on the motorway at junction 27, and then you get straight back off again at 28, sort of, I think. Near enough. Take far away, I suppose. Come on, let's try it. Let's have a look. Oh, and by the way, my percentage, my driving eco thingamajiggy friendly thing, that dropped from 100% down to 94 so far. Because trying to negotiate these country lanes was a little bit hair-raising trying to do it your normal way, so I'm thinking, fuck it, I'll build it up later. Oh dear. So we're going to go down here, my sat-nav's going to have a complete flap, and we'll see what happens. Alright. I mean, I could send it home instead, but I'm up for a challenge. Are you? You ready for this challenge? Let's just fingers crossed and hope that those clouds don't fucking leak. And also I will be upset. My dummy will be fucking way out. Rattle over there. Fucking comfy blankie out there. Well, so far so good, I think. I just hope it sends me down because I've got a funny feeling it's going to want me to turn left early, right, where it wanted me to turn right early before, and I'm looking at it thinking, no, not going down there. No, 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 don't be stupid. I'm driving a fucking Arctic, not a shoe, stupid thing. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much what I've got to do. And here we are. See, already the view just erupts in front of you. It's great, isn't it? Plus you've got me, your fucking host, driver Jace, giving the commentary of all sorts of weird and wonderful bullshit. And eventually I'll probably end up falling asleep because I am a bit knackered because I didn't have much sleep last night because the neighbours were being a complete bunch of cunts. Yes, I did say that. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I did actually turn this road here. I did do this. Yes. I think. Not there, though. It's a bit further up, you stupid fucking idiot. It's a bit further up there. I can't turn into a graveyard. Give me a chance. Ah, here we are. That's what I'm after. Liverpool, Ormskirk, Rufford. Oh, it'll be nice and steady, steady as she goes, real steady, nice and steady. Boo, boarding, boo. Round the corner. See, this, I remember. So we ain't doing too bad so far. Yes. There was a point though, a few points when I was doing this little journey up here, when I was sort of pavement hopping. Not no fault of my own, it's just, well, this is a bit tight. You know, that kind of thing, like, you know, it's like, ooh, am I supposed to be down here? Then all of a sudden Arctic comes to the way going, fuck, you know what I mean, that sort of a scenario. Yeah, we've got to do that, ain't we? Why not indeed? Come on then. We've all got to enjoy this excitement, because I know I am. I'm fucking loving it, because I'm thinking to myself, this is awesome. I've actually got something decent to do for a change. Instead of going backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards. So, like I said, fingers crossed, let's hope that these clouds don't start leaking and we can get this done and you can see a few bits and bobs. I mean, this morning, because the sun was shining, it was fucking lovely, but as you can tell, the colour's starting to dwindle, looking a bit miserable, as it does. Oh dear. Oh. I spy, my little eye, something beginning with C. See a fat lot, but at least the road is wide enough, so we're all right for the time being to get round him. Oh, let's carry on then. Oh look, it's cool, isn't it? It is cool, isn't it? You got to admit, it is cool. I love it. I do. I think I'm getting excited when it's like this because it's something to look at, something different that I've not seen before. I can't remember the fucking junction I've got to turn down, but I do know this much. It's had a set of traffic lights and there is a signpost that says M6. So we're all right there. So keep your ears peeled and your eyes open. Oh, shut up, you stupid thing. I'm going to be going over lines. I'm bigger than the fucking road. Oh, I even had this thing doing that emergency stop shit and all earlier. I got the thing on, I could do it, and because the guy had just done a sharp turn to turn right, the thing went fucking cookie. I'm like, what do you mean? What's going on? He's going off there, he's fucked off out. Oh, good grief. I know what it is. It's not as brave as what I am. You see, I can take those little more extended risks, whereas this thing's going, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Oh, look. I spy my license to begin with C. I think this was the one that I was supposed to go down earlier, but well, no. Because looking at the other end of it, it looked a little bit daunting, to say the least. Going up there, like, you know, I mean, because on the other end of it, very, very tight to get into it. I'm like, no, I'll avoid that one, thank you. And you want me to go down there? Are you having a fucking bacon bap? Just down here, right, there's an actual road that says M6. Fucking find it. If by any, slim chance that I do end up getting lost, right, could you please send out the Coast Guard, the National Guard, search dogs, just to come and find me, because, that's not being a friend at the minute. It's sort of, he doesn't know what to do, and I don't get it. What are you doing? It's only down here, I think. Somewhere down here anyway. Didn't turn off any roads, apart from that one, that was it, so we should be alright, shouldn't we? See, I mean, when you come down like places like this, you're looking around, you're thinking, ooh, this is cool, am I supposed to? See, just down here, I think there's an M6 little sign there. Ooh. There's one there, look, see, tells you. Says, look, M6. Parbold, that's the ticket, that's the thing I'm after. No, I can't go down there, it says unsuitable. Are you stupid or something? It's a good job I'm driving, ain't it? You can guarantee that somebody will go, oh, I'll go down there then, alright then. But it says it's unsuitable. But my sat-nav said no. Sat-nav is not the word of the traffic lord. You know what I mean? It's not. Okay, yeah, and they're brilliant, and there's some lovely structures around here, aren't there? Absolutely. Some beautiful houses. Well, I like it anyway. I like this is, for me, it's like, it's an adventure, you know what I mean? And I'm just glad that I can take you along with me. And you can watch me flap as well when I get to the point where I'm like, ooh, I don't remember that bit. Oh fuck, am I supposed to be going down there? Am I there? It's either snot or it's on my top lip sweating. I don't know which it is. Probably a combination of both, I guess. It is good though, isn't it? I mean, I know, I'm just a geek. I'm just a geeky. See, I remember all this as well on the way up. It was interesting, something different to look at. I think my sat-nav now has gone, all right, I'll give up. We'll go your way. See, I remember that as well. So when I was coming down here, I'm like, eagle eyes looking around because I'm seeing farms, but I'm not seeing the farm I want. And me sat-nav saying, well, you've got to go further. But, sometimes it tells you fibs, you see. There are times where it's like, well, you've just drove past it, but we are at the location that your postcode says, that kind of thing, like, that scenario. Which is a pain in the arse, really. I mean, it's, yeah. I don't like that. That's just deceiving, that is. That's being naughty. It really is. I mean, I think one of my favourite ones, I can't remember where it was though. It was probably, I think it was somewhere like Rochdale area or something like that. And I'm driving down this little street, and it wants me to turn right, but the turn right was basically a false road. It wasn't even a road, if you like. You've got the giveaways and what have you on it, but literally half a truck into it, and it was a gate to a yard. I'm like, oh, I can't go down there, can I? So, you know, you have to use a bit of that, a bit of common sense, you know, look at the scenario first that's around you. Can you get down there? Will your vehicle fit down there? Does it look like, well, I don't see any telltale signs on the road that vehicles have scrubbed around that particular area, like, you know what I mean? So you go, me think we're not going down there. So, yeah, it's like that. But I think just down here, though, there is a possibility, because my sat nav now is saying, well, if you turn left at this point here, you might be on your way. I'm like, I'll have a bit of that. I didn't fancy going all the way up there, though, and across the thing, because it sends you across the 65, and then you go down there. That's a bit boring, Ed. And besides, you are Scania lovers. Have a look at that. See, I even remember this bit. It's nice, isn't it? Eh? Just look at that. Absolutely. Let's let Mr. Old Guy. That's just, you know, it shows a little bit of respect for the people who left to live in these places, you know what I mean? Because, you know, they'll probably have vehicles like this bounding down here most of the time, but I always think to myself, well, they've got to be here all the while, so I ain't, I'm just a visitor, you know what I mean? And I'm having this lovely little trip through, so I just like to let it soak in and, you know, and be respectful for the people around here. I don't know, I just find it's just me, I think, to be honest. Right then, just up here somewhere, there should be a turning to the left, and I think that might be where the traffic lights are, possibly. Please let there be a sign on there that says, yes, is it, that's the one, that's the doobie, that's the one I want. Oh, it's going to get exciting now, and I mean, yeah, I know it's been exciting already, but fuck, it's going to get worse, woohoo! Are you ready for this lot? Because I know I am. I really am. This vehicle is turning left. Yes, so any cyclists down the side of me? I don't think so. I can see nothing, so let's, yeah, we're all right. There you go. Okay, right then. Here we go. Nice and steady. Again, like I say, you haven't got to go nuts, you just take your time. So this bit here, this is one of those narrow bridges. Now, there was a guy that was parked right on the pigging line up there, and I'm like, well, that's a little bit stupid, but I got round him, like, but yeah, it was a bit of a tight squeeze, but, you know, whatever. I'm moving myself over a bit, and here we go. See, really, he should have been here, but he wasn't, he was at the front. See what I mean? It's all exciting and stuff. Again, like, there is some nice properties around here. I don't understand why there's these two junks. Unless it's because of these two little openings here for the private residence. It's rather posh, don't you think? Having their own set of traffic lights. Is it really that busy? Fucking hell. We're going left. Right, I'll have to swing it over just a wee bit. Why? Because there's a fucking great tree in the way. And as a HGV driver, those particular types of bubble islands, we just totally ignore them. They're just a T-junction. It's not an island at all. We don't treat it as one. It's just a T-junction. Why? Because it's fucking 60 foot long. It wouldn't work, would it? So it's like this thing here. I mean, this is not really classed as an island for us either, because it's a painted, bubbly thing. You can do your best, but it's just a junction again. It's a normal standard T-junction. Do your best to get round it as you know, as reasonable as you possibly can, but you know, it's like here's a bit of a tight squeeze, you know, and rubbing the curbs a bit there, like, you know, but you just have to take your time and read the road in front of you and watch what's going on around you as well, and be aware of, like, I've got to, because I'm on this side of the road and there's a lot of trees and stuff, I've got to be wary of that. So my top of my trailer, I'm thinking of that top corner as well as everything else, on my mirrors because of the bushes and stuff. Vehicles coming past and it gets a bit tighter. So, you know, it's not just as simple as driving down there. There's all this other stuff that I'm having to monitor as well while driving down these types of lanes, because if you aren't aware of them, you're going to end up clattering stuff. And as some of the tree branches may be weak, so the trailer can clip them and take them off, but then they're going to throw them behind, and obviously there's going to be vehicles behind you that's going to get walloped, maybe. So you've always got to be wary of all that kind of stuff. I mean, this isn't too bad because the edges are set back and the road's a lot wider than down that bit, but that's what you have to do, you see. You've got to be vigilant and watch what's going on around you. Keep an eye on those things there that reflect shit, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah, mirrors, them other thing, yeah, that's the one. Straight over, I'm going. Like I say, because this road's a 40-mile-an-hour road, right, I can do 40 only in certain parts of it though. There's like this bit here, yes, but because there's a sharp bend up ahead, there's no point. So you slow it down, and you've seen the sign that we just went past that says maximum speed of 25 miles an hour. Again, you haven't got to, but remember this, if you don't, and something happens and you've been going too fast, woohoo, don't want to be you, you know what I mean? Because it's like, well, you was fucking warned, you know what I mean? Just nice and steady, take your time, you think there's no rush. Just, you know, just because it says one thing doesn't mean you have to. You know, the coach coming ahead, I've got to be careful because I want to meet the bend, so if he pays attention, he should slow down and wait for it to get round it there, so yeah. Because you've always got to keep ahead, watch through the gaps in the trees and the bushes to see what's coming, because you can see straight down there, it was clear, right? So you're all right with this little bit. Same again through there, right? And watch that little bit there as well. Just keeping my eyes open, watching these trees as well. That's why I'm straddling the line, because they're a little bit close. So I've got to watch the headboard, the top of the trailer. Over a bridge, yes. Again, trying to take up room so I don't clatter stuff. There are places that you're going to end up going, right? Driving one of these things that you think to yourself, fuck, am I supposed to go down there? And yeah, but again, you have to be careful. Like now, the vehicle coming, I've got to watch the hedges, slow it down a bit, and let him pass nice and easily, right? Without hitting too much stuff, and watching the side there and keeping the trees in mind as well. I mean, they are high enough, there's another foot on top of them, to be fair, but you just never know. It's always best to be vigilant to those things when you're driving down country lanes, especially tight ones like these. Now, obviously when there's lots of wiggles and stuff like there are on this particular one, you have to also be aware of blind spots, visions that are blocked, corners are going somewhere, because some of the corners you're going to have are going to be tight, and obviously you've got that thing dangling off the back here. It's going to cut certain corners on it, so you've got to be aware of vehicles coming at you when it cuts, so that you ain't going to get clipping them when you're cutting the corner, like, you know what I mean? Because there are going to be scenarios where there's no option but to cut, you know what I mean? If you can avoid it, then by all means do so, but not always the case, I'm afraid. I don't think we're far away now, to be honest with you. I don't think we're far away at all. It was down this little bit here, but I was sort of like really like hugging the curb and having to climb up it at one point because there's just not enough room. And of course, when people just come bellowing round at you, it's like, oh, hang on a minute, give me a chance. Just look at this though, eh? Fucking hell. It's a lovely place, isn't it? Oh, great. ABS has now decided to play up. I don't see anything large coming my way with this bridge here, so we're all right. We're all right for the time being. It's good, isn't it? Anything coming? Right, he's turning, so it looks like it's clear. Traffic lights, cause there's a page. Because I'm a little bit bigger than most, I have to sit a little bit further back. Yeah, give people room. I mean, see where that line is realistically, that line is a little bit too far forward because the road on that side is starting to cut in. Realistically, it could do it coming back at least 10 to 15 feet back away from that, so that allows people to get through better. That's just my personal opinion, I'm sticking to it. Woman with pooch on the footpath. At least there's out of the way, that's my thing. It's nice, isn't it? See? Look at what you've got to see. Now, if I'd have gone the other way, it'd have been fucking boring. Hands down boring. Right? At least you got something to look at. It was fucking daunting coming down here, trust me. I was like, what the fuck? Really? As a matter of fact, I think I actually took the wrong exit, to be fair, but, well, sometimes you have these happy accidents, don't you? You know what I mean? So, we're on the right track anyway, because it just said M6, didn't it? So we're all right. We're all right for now. Oh, I remember this bit, yeah. Boom! On the fucking exhaust pipe. Scream, it's nuts off coming down here, and these benches go woof, woof, woof. I'm like, fucking hell. Hold the fucking phone. Oh, would you believe it, eh? Can I get round him? Just about. Just about. Close, but no cigar. See, realistically, right, I mean, this might be a bit petty, but on this particular road, because it's going uphill, and if vehicles of this nature do use it, because I've seen them coming up and down it, right, they should be on the fucking path, because if there's a guy that's heavy, stuck behind an idiot like that, who won't shift out the fucking way, he's going to get fuck stuck on this, trying to get up this hill. He'll end up crawling at fucking 2 mile an hour. You're not supposed to conk out, you stupid machine! What the fuck are you playing at? What the fuck was that? The fucking thing just went, Oh, for fuck's sake. Just as I'm talking about it, and it goes and what's up with you? Oh, that's just sod's law, that isn't it? Oh dear. Oh, love a duck. And then springy little lamb there was playing with mother, jumping on her back. Oh, that was just nuts, that was. Absolute nuts. I have no idea what that was all about. It was in 8th gear, it was going well, and all of a sudden it just went, well, I don't know what gear to use now. I'm fucking flummoxed. It just sat there in 8th gear and went into neutral. I'm like, what? What the fuck? I'll tell you what, sometimes it really does amaze me. The sheer ingenuity of these things is just fantastic, and it really, you know what I mean? It does baffle the fucking, the mind out of me. Here we go. Down the hill, flat out, 500 miles an hour. Not really. This one's a 50, we do it about 40 odd, so I'm not really that bothered about going super fast because it's just slowing down to 40 anyway, so there you go. That'll do. It's not bad, it's near enough, I suppose. I still see the M6 sign, so we're not doing too bad. Let's get rid of that for a minute because I can see a couple of junctions up ahead. Oh look, I remember them as well. Lions. Yeah. Putting the dinker on. Let's get round. See now, this is posh. This isn't it. You got to admit, this lot here is proper posh. You know what I mean? Oh dear. I'm sure you've got to have at least a minimum of 10 million quid in your bank account, haven't you, to be in one of these places? You know, I mean, money practically doesn't really mean anything because you've got that much of it. Me personally, I would be quite happy, yes. As a matter of fact, I would like to live in a house where there's no fucking neighbours about. Inconsiderate fucking wankstains. I ain't going down that path. Fucking, I'm enjoying myself too much. It's rather nice, isn't it? Slowing it down just a wee bit because it's a bit of a hump. We don't want to get launching off it, do we? No, not really. Having a lazy day fishing with the old bivouac. Never understood that hobby. No, it's a bit like golf, and it's pointless. I mean, well, it's not really pointless if you're going to be, for food. I mean, then there's always that. But just to catch him and then weigh him off and fuck him back in, I don't get that. I don't know. And there's lots of money to be won in there in competitions for fishing. Weird. Each to their own, I suppose. Here we go. What have we got here? Apparently, I've got to chuck a left. Yeah. Well, how about that? Yeah. Not going down there, am I? No, that's fine. I want to go uphill. That's what I want to do. I want to go uphill. I want to go uphill. I'm going this way. Come on then. Shift at the road. You're going fucking right. Now move it. I'm going left. And just up here, we'll be getting back off again. Way. Well, that was a fucking bunch of fun, wasn't it? And now it's boring fucking motorway rubbish now. Fucking hell. Okay, we are now on the motorway. M6 North. And we want junction 28, which is probably about, let me see. We've got 15 miles to go. 15 miles to the left side. Left side, baby. Now, my sat-nav, right, doesn't like going the way that I'm going to go, right? It really doesn't like it. For some unknown reason, it doesn't pick this way. I do, because I'm awesome, right? But it wants me to get off at junction 29. But here's the thing, right? Going off that way is a 8-mile journey compared to a 2.5-mile journey getting off at 28. You do the math. I've got to get round this personage because you're going too bloody slow. I don't like going this bloody slow, you boring fart. I wish they'd just put the fucking foot down. It'll probably take me about 6 miles just to overtake the idiot because they're going fucking too slow. Just that little bit too slow, you know what I mean? And or what'll end up happening is I'll get up towards like these rear wheel and go and off you'll go, you know what I mean? Oh, no, you're slowing down for me. That's nice. It's very nice indeed. Thank you. I don't know why you can't do 60 fucking miles an hour. It ain't as if it's going to really do any damage, you know what I mean? Talking about speed limit though, I was on the way up here on the motorway, and I'm not kidding you, the amount of lorries that I overtook this morning was ridiculous. I mean, this thing is doing at its very most 52 miles an hour. And I was minding my own business, as you do, and I've gone up an hill and slowed down a bit, and I wasn't really paying attention of what was in front of me too much because it was a way enough, but not, I was like near enough to it, but you know what I mean, it was a good distance, there was an ample amount of gap. And then all of a sudden, whoa, a fucking truck was past me. I'm thinking, what the fuck? And I thought, well, I've just overtook him. You know what I mean? What's going on? And looked down, I was doing 5 miles an hour, and I'm like, what? How slow is this bellend doing? Because it's got that adaptive cruise control, right? So it monitors what's in front, and if the vehicle in front is going slower than what you're going, instead of it saying like a flash of a warning or something like that, you know, just as a interim to let you know you're getting close, it just backs off. So there I am, fucking doodle-doodle-doo, I'm fucking up in La La Land somewhere, fucking, and I'm like, fuck me, and I must have been doing that for about 5 minutes or so. I'm like, bollocks. So I turned it off because it's fucking pointless. I just don't get it. I really don't. Because when you want to overtake a vehicle, especially one of these things, you've got to creep up to a point. But if it doesn't allow you to creep up any further, and it slows down and you ain't paying attention, you don't notice it because you're too busy looking around you, or off in La La Land, and you'll be driving at the speed that vehicle's driving at for X amount of fucking minutes until you realise that, what the fuck is going on here? Oh, fuck, man. You know what I mean? I don't know. In some scenarios it is a good idea, but the problem is vehicles do all sorts of different speeds, you know what I mean? Some companies, I don't know why, but 50 mile an hour, right? Some Arctics do. Some drivers decide to do even less, and I don't get that either. I'm like, why? What are you doing? What's the point? I mean, if you're going to drive on the motorway at 45 miles an hour, you need to get them fucking flashing beacons on your vehicle as a hazard, because you are going way too slow. I mean, fucking 52 miles an hour is slow enough. If it was up to me, these things would be doing fucking 60. Oh well. But other than that, though, it was a reasonably pleasant drive. It wasn't too bad. So, yeah. I just hope that when we get back up here, it's trailer change, I can go straight back down again. Oh, yes. That'll be awesome. I don't know what they'll have me doing after that, mind you. I just hope that they... Well, he did say back to Cannock with this, but just, you never know. You just never know. Well, it's 10:30 now. By the time I get to this place, it's going to be knocking on 11 o'clock anyway. Fanny about 11:30, mate. Depending, if it's a trailer change, like I say, 11:30 coming out of there. And then it's a good 2.5 hours-ish back, so it's going to be 2 in the afternoon anyway, so yeah, it should be alright. Should be a nice early for you. Because then, if I am going home after that, I'll be able to go to the doctors and go, here, can you sort this fuck up that you've made out so I can send this back off again and get my licence? You dribbling idiot. He even went through it and checked it off as well. I'm like, what the fuck? Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Oh well. Never mind. Not to worry. I'm sure it'll all come out in the wash eventually. I'll just have to be a yard hand for a few days if that's the case, you know. I'll just have to work in the yard. Because if they turn around and say, well, if you can't drive, I'll say, well, I haven't got no holidays, so I'll come and help John for 5 minutes. He'll be all right. Until my licence comes back, I'll work around there tatting and faffing. I know just as much, if not more. Oh dear. Oh, here we are, junction 28. Come on down. Sorry, sat nav, but you're going the long way round, and I can't be dealing with that shit. And besides, this way is better. There's something to look at. Albeit houses and shit, but it's a motorway. This is boring. Isn't it, really? Oh, we're on the countdown, and my driving statistic is now down to 88%. Not surprised. Not surprised at all. Oh dear. Well, at least I had it on 100%. I'm happy with that. I know I can do it, so I don't care. I don't care the stuff no more. It's doable. In certain circumstances, it's doable. In certain other circumstances, it's not even fucking anywhere close to being possible. Like that scenario. It's like here, right? At this particular junction, I know the junction, which is a hand in, gives you a helping hand. But I can see what's coming up ahead, so I can gauge it. You know, and I can gauge it, the distance I need to be. Yes, there's a bit of a slope. Change the gear down just to get a bit more drag, and you know, and nice and steady. This is doable. This is part of your able to do the efficient braking. I can do that, right? Even though now it's just dropped straight down to 87 from 88, which I fucking don't get that. How does that work? I didn't put my foot on the brake. Oh well. Never mind. Not fussed. I can rectify it tomorrow. I love this bit I do. I got 2.5 miles to go when I had fucking 8.5 miles to go earlier. Mental, innit? Absolutely mental. And yet my sat nav doesn't want to go this way. Oh well. It's a good job I know this way, isn't it, really? I think so, anyway. And for a change, there's... Oh, where did he come from? I was just about to say, and for a change, there ain't no dipshit trying to squeeze up the fucking right-hand side of me, but hey-oh! Never a disappointing moment, eh? Fuck's sake. Whee! can squeeze right through there, no problem. No problem at all. I love that. I love to know why they've done that though. Is it something like I don't know, a theme maybe? They've done it for a reason. Is it some sort of hotel, or is it just somebody who decided, I want this as my garden, and that's what they did? It's possible. Yeah, it is possible. It is very possible indeed. We need to get this way. Oh, caution, this vehicle is turning left. Oh, fuck. I don't care. I'm too busy having fun. I'll do all that later. Coast longer, save brakes. I mean, as if I haven't been, you know what I mean? Slaps you down when you are down, it's just crap. Is she FaceTiming or is she videoing? If it's videoing, it's got the phone the wrong way, fucking up. That really pisses me off, that does. You know, it's like, are you that fucking dull that you don't know how to use a phone to record shit? I just don't get it. I really don't get it. If you hold the phone upright, you have those big black lines at the side and you get fucking, what, a third of the image. Flip it round that way, you get the fucking lot. It's great. Woodman. Made out of wood. Yeah, that's it. The dog's had enough. Although he's just stopped to take a dump right by that lamppost. That was hilarious. Smart move by the dog though. I certainly wouldn't want to live in one of them though. Anyway, fuck. Tired? Nah. They just don't appeal to me, those. I mean, there was a point when I was in the midst of leaving home that I was, could have ended up in a flat, but I like, no fucking way am I living in a flat. Screw that. No way. I have enough as it is with my neighbours now. Imagine having somebody, above and below. Fuck, man, and at the side of you. Fuck, no way. Not a fucking chance. If I could afford it, like I say, I'd have had myself a detached house, but unfortunately I just can't afford it. I don't mind neighbours as long as they're far away. You know what I mean? As long as they're nowhere near me, I don't give a shit. Oh dear. It would be nice. There's a place which is only around the corner from where I live, literally, sort of thing. It's like the posh area, and all the houses there are all detached houses, like, and they're big and they're nice and they're pretty. And I'm thinking to myself, one of these days I'd love to be able to, live over there, where your next door neighbour's about 30 feet away. And that's just fucking awesome, that is, you know what I mean? That's the kind of distance that you don't mind, you know what I mean? You can put up with that. Well, after spending the years that I have living next door to the X amount of people that have been in and out of that house, and some have been good, and but there's a few that have been a pain in the arse. But hey, what can I do? You never get any resolve out of it. You have to put up with it and hope that they leave. What? I've only been honest. Oh, dear. Looks like I'm here. Woohoo! How cool is that? Awesome of awesomeness. I'll go around there. You're alright. Fuck. Happy fucking days, it's loaded. Woohoo! Stick me winkadators on. It's a bit chilly, that is. It's a bit cold. I know. Nice and steady as we go. I think my wisdom tooth is coming through now again. It feels like I've got the gum's gone all tender and sore. It's a pain in the ass, it really is a pain in the fucking ass. But other than that, you just have to get on with it. I think I can shove it there, I reckon. It's not in the holding area. I think we're going to go on the end here. So in between the pallets, they like to let people park there to wait for a load, to get loaded live, and all the other areas is like, you can dump your trailer, which is what I'm going to do. That knocking my camera off, that is. Come on, round you go, you fucker. Right then, I'm done. That's it. End of. Game over. No more. We can go. I hope you enjoyed that little bit of a detour that we went. It was better than going the other way. I reckon it was. I enjoyed that little bit of a drive and I come through it like, Like, certain points of it are a bit hair raising because obviously you're thinking, I must, because I've not been there before, but on the way back, not so bad. So I'm going to go. I hope you enjoyed it. Have fun. Tell the people know that. Go on then. Off you pop. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, pop, poppity, poppity, pop. Pop, pop, poppity, poppity, pop. Ba-da, pop, pop, ba-da, pop, pop.